so we can improvise even further. Deirdre's going to say a bit more.
Oh, okay, I'm going to say a bit more. Okay, what we would like is for the people who put up the discussion topics to come forward, talk about what they want to talk about, and that's basically it. And then I've allocated some space, which you have to kind of self-organise. So you'll see numbers relating to the discussion. So discussion number 1 is going to be there, 2 there, 3, 4, and there's 4 other spaces in the other room. So what we want you to do is come up, make your pitch. That's it. Go to your space. You cannot, by the way, if you've made a pitch and you want to lead a discussion, you can't get up and leave. You don't obey the law of 2 feet. You stay where you are. What we would really like, because the theme today is about action, so it would be really good if you could nominate a note taker, or if the facilitator could take notes, but actually come out with some clear actions from it would be really good. Clear, doable actions would be really good. Shall we start with number 1? Paul.
Yes.
Paul, do you want to
make a pitch?
Do you want to make a pitch? Do you want to just tell us what you want to talk about?
It's quite simple, but it's following the conversations this morning, and lots of conversations about how community development is very fragmented across London, and it's about how we can connect up what is happening. And then something that sits before that from other conversations over lunch was around, and also that linked to the point that Eileen was making around, well, community development is happening in lots of areas that are not necessarily known to other areas.
Yeah.
So we heard from Eileen this morning, and then over lunch we were talking about in the area of kind of youth violence and community experiencing violence. There's a lot of community development work going on in there that's not connected to other community development work.
Yeah.
There's another question that sits behind that, which is what else is community development doing, and what contribution it's making.
Excellent.
So that's that group.
That's Paul. If you're interested in that, you're over there. You have to self-organise in that corner. Okay. Number 2 is Peter.
Sorry. The reason I put that up there is because I think community engagement, community consultation is probably one of the most difficult areas of working as a community development worker. And my question is, what strategies, what tools, what plans can we use to engage the community, and does it always depend upon the issue?
Okay. Excellent. If you're interested, talking to Paul, contributing to that discussion. Peter, sorry. I'm last of 10, I never remember anybody's. Okay, how do we create a network city? David?
Yeah, hi. Well, this could work at 2 different levels. At the local level, it can be about how do you understand where the relationships and networks are at the moment, the connections that citizens need to make with community activities, with services. So how do you build better relationships and networks at local level using a mix of different methods? That may be face-to-face or print or all the other ways that we do it, or it may be adding in digital as well. At the other level, it ties up perhaps with number 1 in terms of we have lots of things going on. We have the Way Ahead funders talking about support for more community-based activity in order to join things up, create more voice for community development, and connect the different interests. Again, I think you need a mix of different methods, and we should use the most powerful methods that we have. So, and the great thing about using digital tools is you can do some of it for yourself before you actually get the funding. So I'm saying grab the agenda, show what's going on, and create your own space.
Oh, you're interested in David? Actually, you're just around there. Okay, number 4. How do we make the community development case for local authorities? This is Mike.
Over here, yes. Yeah, I believe that local authorities are crucial in this argument because they impact directly on the community's quality of life. And who cares if the snow, when there's been that snowfall, who empties your bins, etc. We need to get involved with those local authorities and give a higher profile to community development work, what impact it can have. I mean, we've had one example of what's happening in Tower Hamlets. We need to build on those arguments and put forward a good case. And also to take that further up maybe to London government and national government. To say, you know, community development is valuable, this is why it's valuable. So it's about how to do that.
Excellent. You interested in that? You're actually over there, generally. Okay, number 5 doesn't seem to have a name.
Sorry, that's me.
Ah, Micah?
So I'm Micah Gold, and I am really interested in talking to anyone that is either involved in or considering taking on a community asset. It's opportunity knocks at the moment from your local authority or your local health provider. There are community halls and centres and libraries and pubs going, and lots of community organisations are thinking about taking them over. So for me, it's about what are the opportunities around around community assets at the moment. What are the challenges? What are the potential models we can look at, both to help make them work in a relatively entrepreneurial way, and how can that impact on local community economic development as well? And we might even discuss 1 or 2 new ideas, new models. But if you've got experience, or if you're just looking to consider, please come and have a chat, because it's good to share.
Okay, you're in the other room. Number 5 in there. It's where the fruit is, so that's good. Matt, I think.
Yeah.
Federated Democratic Structure for Community Development.
Yeah, so I'd be really keen to have a conversation about how we can join up networks. So CDNL has been around as a kind of fairly loose network for about 10 years. And I guess one of the things we struggle with is being anything other than quite a loose network. But I think the real power of joining up with some of the really strong, vibrant networks out there is really important. But to get some kind of principles behind that in terms of democratising it. So I think there's lots of things you can do with social tech and cooperative structures and all of that, which are worth considering. I don't think there's a simple blueprint out there, but I think in terms of going forward for what we do next, I'd be really interested in doing that and having that conversation.
Okay. So, Federated, follow Matt into the other room. Again, somebody who's community currency.
Yeah,
Mary.
yeah, I've got to mention this because I've been looking after Let's Link London since 1996, and Let's is local exchange trading scheme, and it's a way of connecting people up, and they can do things for each other, and they've got their own currency, so they can give each other credits. And my question is there a role for this anywhere? And I can explain how it works if anybody's interested.
Okay, you're in the other room as well, number 7. Okay, and finally, Karen, how do we get communities?
Shall we do?
Yes, please. Sorry.
How do we communicate the changes happening to communities, citizens, people, whatever you want to call yourselves, ourselves, in London? Who do we want to influence and how?
Excellent. So if you're interested in communicating the changes happening, you follow Karen into the next room. I think I put you round the corner, so I'm really sorry. But yes, and that's basically it. So you just go, talk, discuss. Remember the law of 2 feet. So as long as you're not facilitating, you can get up and move. Whatever you like, it's fine. We've got how long, Matt?
I'll give it a good hour.
An hour. We've got an hour to talk. Move around, discuss, enjoy.